Hey, it's May the 4th, Star Wars Day. This is an update on Pocasett Polly. Did this cut out early April 4th I believe. And this is the hive. They're doing pretty good, it looks like. You can see a rubber band there. So they're cutting off the rubber bands and dragging them out the front door. See all those right there. All these came off of the frames from where we rubber banded the comb onto the empty frames that we cut out of the old house. You remember I had that full-size excluder on the front there that covered the whole front? I had to borrow that for a swarm. Ouch! Just got stoned. So they're grumpy. They don't like you being in their face. So I had to borrow that full-size excluder, so I stuck that little one up there so they would still have one to look at. So anyway, I guess next time I come back over here, I'll have my gloves on. So Pocasett Polly, she has a mean bunch. She was not happy when we took her out of there in the first place, so some of these bees probably remember that day. Anyway, I'm going to go in and check out the top and see how much she's got laid up there. Might even put on a honey super. Okay, this is a continuation and update of the cutout that we did on April 8th. Today's May the 4th. This came from Pocasett, Oklahoma. The name the queen, Pocasett Polly. She's historically not a very, doesn't have very friendly worker bees. I put a pollen patty and some solid sugar on here from another hive. They're really all over that pollen, so I'm afraid a lot of the bees here, all these hives, really low on nectar and honey right now. I think that's why they're really on that like they are. Last time I found her right there on that center frame, I believe. See larvae and capped brood right here. They're just starting to work on this frame here, drawing it out. This is the frame that was all covered with wax moth damage. They cleaned it all up nice. My hand. These are really aggressive bees. She's laid this out nice rainbow pattern. Every one of those empty cells has a fresh laid egg in it. In about a month, this hive is going to be booming. More than it is already. So I'm not seeing a lot of nectar up in here where it should be. Still don't see her. She's in there though. Oh, there she is. Boy, she's a nice, big, pretty queen. See her right there. See her? Nice big queen. Boy, those ones I bought from Texas don't look anything like that. Get her back in here. Close it up. I would suspect after all those eggs hatch out into full-grown worker bees, they'll draw this out. By the time they get to this, it'll probably be 60 days, then I'll put on a honey super. So this hive will probably produce honey in the fall, and I'm going to try not to mess with it. I'm going to go get a jar of sugar water and put on here too, since I saw no honey at all in there. So with that big of a population of bees, they need a lot to eat. Try and get these towards the middle so I don't squish so many of them when I put this lid on. What you do is you let it down and just kind of wiggle it like that, so if there's any in the squish zone, gives them a little bit of a chance to get out of there. You can kind of feel them in there. What you don't want to feel is a crunch, because you know you got one in. So I didn't feel any crunches. And that's it. So I don't need to go back in this hive for probably a couple weeks and just make sure there's no trouble like hive beetle infestation or moths, but there's so many bees in there, they're going to take care of it. So Pocasett Polly's doing good.